Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on November the 20th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. All right, so in terms of news coming up on Friday, not a busy day in terms of news. We do have retail sales data out of UK expecting a drop in retail sales, which is normal because of the current situation here. Other than that, we do have Lagarde speaking again, and we have retail sales numbers from Canada as well. So let's take a look at the charts here. We'll start off with euro dollar. Euro here, we did see euro drop as we had expected, but then it did bounce back from our support level here. So now we still see price trading within the range here. Now we do have a bullish candle close, and if price goes through this resistance at 1.1890, then we're looking for price to basically go higher into this 1920 area here. So still within the range though. Now, question would be, can it get through this? If it doesn't, then we're looking for a move back into the range. So far, right now, it has gone back and forth. We saw this double bottom here, and now we are into resistance or getting close to the resistance. So at this point, it is neutral. Once it crosses over, then it will become bullish, and in that case, we're looking at 1920 and then 1960, 1.1960 as the next level. So neutral to bullish bias here for euro dollar. Pound dollar here, same thing. We saw that initial drop, and then price recovered from here. Now it's again still trading within this range. It hasn't gotten out of this range. We do see rejection here, but it is still neutral. Last time price went into the resistance, it turned around. So at this point, if it doesn't go through this resistance, which is the top of the range here, if it fails to go through that, then I'd be looking for a move back towards the middle of the range. So for now, bias is neutral to slightly bullish for pound dollar as well. It becomes bullish after it crosses over the top of the range. For now, I'm just looking for a move towards the top of the range at 1.3300. Aussie dollar here, this one is also trading within the range here. It hasn't been able to go out of the range. So right now, for the last 2 weeks, we have seen this stay in the range. And as such, I would be looking for a further range-bound move. So now we may see price go into the resistance, and again, if it doesn't go through, we're looking for a drop. So bias is neutral here for Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar here, this one is neutral to bullish. We see that price went into the support level here, but it held above the support level, which means there is bullishness to this. So US dollar didn't do too well today. So for now, bias is neutral to bullish. It will become bullish once it crosses over. So today, for pretty much everything, we have seen this back and forth move. But because it's held above this 0.6870 level, it has bullishness in it still. And if it crosses through 0.6940, then that actually becomes bullish. So neutral to bullish bias here, and we are into this strong support resistance level here. There is more room to the upside here. The next target is 0.6970, and then we are into some highs that we haven't seen since 2018, back in May and June of 2018. So right now, neutral to bullish bias, not super bullish. It will be bullish once it crosses the high. So for now, neutral to slightly bullish bias for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one did come back up. Again, it got stuck into the resistance here. So right now we have neutral to bearish bias. It's still trading in that range, but it can break out here. So once it crosses through the support, basically there's this room to the downside all the way into the bottom here. So bias right now is neutral to bearish. Next target is 1.2990, which is back into the support level here. So neutral to bearish bias for dollar CAD. After that, we're looking at 1.2920. All right, taking a look at our commodities here with silver, we were looking for a drop. We got that. Price went into support, but has pulled off of that support. So we may see a bit of a move lower, and if it holds, we are back into the range again. So this has been sideways here for the last couple of weeks, and we may see it stay within this range. So neutral bias here for silver. Gold here, the same thing here. Yesterday we were looking for a drop. We got that. And now it's holding. And if it holds above, we're looking for a further move higher here. So neutral bias here for gold as well. It hasn't been able to break this support, so it may fail again. So we'll watch out. If it does go through though, then there's plenty of room to the downside. But for now, this seems to be stuck in a range. Oil here, oil as well, stuck in a range. It hasn't gone anywhere really. It's been sideways here. It's holding towards the top of the range, but doesn't seem to have any solid movement here. So neutral bias, I'm looking for it to trade within this range between 42.60 and 40.30, neutral bias for oil. Copper here, copper as well has been trading sideways here. It's been stuck in this range this week. Last week it was stuck in this lower range. At this point, we see that price has rejected a support level. We may get a bit of a pullback here, and then we could see it test the high. So we'll keep an eye on it. Right now, it's stuck in a range, and hence bias is neutral here for copper as well, looking for a move between 3.20 and 3.13. So neutral bias for copper. Bitcoin here, Bitcoin still trading sideways here. It hasn't managed to clear the resistance. It is holding though. So if it holds here, then we're likely to see a move higher towards 18,420 and potentially 18,000 or 19,000. So right now, neutral to bullish bias for Bitcoin. The stock market here, the candle close for the day is completely neutral. Not much happened for the day. We have just seen sideways move here. So with this one, still neutral. It's been stuck in a range. It is still in a range. So we may see a move towards 35.20 back into the support. And then if it holds, we are again back into the range. So right now, this is all about just waiting. It's a wait and see scenario. So neutral bias here for S&P 500. NASDAQ here, NASDAQ came into the support and then has moved off of that support. We have a bullish candle close, small but still bullish. So I will look for a move towards 12,100, which is the top of the range. And then if it holds, we're looking for a drop again. So bias for today is neutral for NASDAQ. Dow Jones here slowly making its way down, neutral to bearish bias, looking for a move back into 28,850. So neutral to bearish here for Dow Jones. And then DAX here, this one is also range bound like pretty much everything else at the moment. And this is sideways, price hasn't done anything. So look, we could get a move towards 13,280 and then potentially back into the range. So neutral bias here for DAX as well. And last one here, FTSE. FTSE hasn't done much, still sideways here. We have a bit of a bullish candle close, but still neutral. Next target here is 6,400. If it goes through that, we're looking at 6,420. But overall, this is still trading in a range, so neutral bias here. And Nikkei here, Nikkei is slowly making its way lower. This is bearish at the moment, neutral to bearish, looking for 25,180 back into the support here. So neutral to bearish bias here for Nikkei. So that's it for today. You guys have a wonderful trading day, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.